Well, hello, my lovelies, and welcome to tonight's live stream. It is Friday, and it's time to get some work done. It is Friday. Oh, freaking God, it's Friday. It's so deliciously wonderful that it's Friday. Is it obvious that I'm excited about it being Friday? Hell yeah. Anyways, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start working. Took a nap before the stream because I was tired. So I'm a little like I had to refresh and powder my face a little bit because I was a little shiny after the nap. Oh, so yeah, things are happening. Did some editing during my lunch break at work, which was it was just fun. I did some editing, so I need I need to go. I need to finish adding the rest of my chapter that I'm missing to my Google Docs file, and then potentially add book chapter 4 so I can start working on that because I'm working on in sections, so it's less intimidating or doesn't look as much of as much work as it usually would be with a chunky book. So that is what we're doing. But yeah, chapter 1 done, chapter 2 done, chapter 3 halfway done. So yeah, happy news. Hey Morningstar. Hello, my dear. Happy Friday. Let me see. I'm working on go through dev edit comments. Ooh. Lovely. That means progress. We like progress. Hey, Elizabeth. Hello. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. As you probably noticed, I'm very glad to see you guys. I'm in a very good mood. Of course, since it's Friday, and I don't have to wake up for work tomorrow. Yes. Or maybe editing, but that's fun work. Only fun right now because editing is going well. Yeah, because especially considering how bumpy it was beginning of the year. Anyway, let me see. I'm going to work on plotting my novel for a rewrite. Ooh, interesting. I like that. I don't know what it is. As much as I don't like, as many of you know, I do rewrites. I work a story, a draft until I'm happy. So the notion of doing plotting again and rewriting is something I'm very familiar with. Since I'm good at finishing drafts, just not finishing books. But so yeah. Anyways, but for some reason, it's still, especially if you know you can bring you can do something more with it, give it some more just juiciness, or the aspect of making a story as good as it is in your head or better than the original draft, because we all know the first draft is never perfect. Let me see. I'm in a better mood this afternoon than I was this morning because it's Friday. But yeah, I am in a weirdly good mood today. Weirdly. Exactly, sleeping. I love weekends for that fact that nobody bothers me. I can sleep until noon and nobody bothers me. And everybody's like, oh no, she works her day job and then does her writing thing. She's a writer. She needs to sleep. She needs to sleep on the weekends. And everybody's like, okay, let's be respectful. She's a writer and a full time person in the workforce. Let's leave her alone. I'm like, yes. And since I don't have any kids, I can actually sleep in. So yeah, we love sleep-ins. I live in Red Land. Yeah, that kind of is what happened when I started working on my young adult series, because I needed to do a bunch of rewrites. So when I started replotting everything, because it's a tiny bit different than it was originally. But yeah, still, it will only increase your ability or your skill as a writer. That is what I keep telling myself. So Morningstar, we can do this. Let me see. I'm actually gonna increase the size so I can see the text better. Let me see. I'm waking up early on Sunday so I can take my driving test at 8 a.m. I had a review lesson this afternoon. I did quite well. Ooh. Good luck on your driving test. Hope you pass with flying colors. Sorry, my good luck. Cross my fingers for good luck for you. And it's super easy, and just do it. You just do it. Yeah, I always had the more issues with the written exam, mainly just because it was written and I don't do well in exams. But the driving test itself ended up being a breeze. Long time ago, in the Stone Age, when I took my driving test. Let me see. The driver instructor told me that he thinks I'll pass the test on Sunday. No, he doesn't think. He knows you'll pass your driving test. He knows. And you have to say it with us. I will pass my driving test with flying colors. It's so easy because you can do this. You can freaking do this. So yeah, remember that. You can do this. Easy peasy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move us to the cute little theme. It's so cute. I can't help it. I might actually just keep my stream on this file completely, just through this layout throughout the live stream because I think it's so cute. So the question is for most of us, what are we working on? Those who haven't shared, and have you had enough water today? And I can answer, no, you probably haven't. I'm 1.5 bottle behind schedule, or 2 bottles. 1 bottle? I need to drink a lot of water tonight. I also managed to get an infection here in my tooth over here. So I'm on antibiotics. And the only thing I can think of is like, I want a milkshake. Every time, because I'm prone to infections in this area. Every time I crave ice cream. Every time. Milkshakes, something cool. Drives me nuts. Or it could be it's raining. We Icelanders love milkshakes when it's raining for some reason. So yeah. Okay, we are gonna start the first sprint of the night because I'm eager to start working. Since my brain seems to be waking up, and I also have this thing here that should help me with the caffeine. Let me see. Oh, oof, I had a wisdom tooth infection in April and had to get all 3 of wisdom tooth surgery extracted in June. No fun. Ugh. I never had the infection in my wisdom tooth, but ugh. But yeah. Yeah, I like I said, I tend to get these quite frequently. I just get random infections. It could be the tooth. It could just be some because I can be a little rough. I'm a I don't know if you would know this, but I tend to be a little rough on with myself accidentally. Like I brush too harshly. I'm always in a hurry, so I tend to get these quite frequently. So, or not frequently, maybe every few months. So this is a very normal thing, and my dentist is like, "Would you please be nicer to your teeth, please? You don't have to use force." I'm like, "Sorry." But yeah, let me see. Lol, my oldest daughter thought you maintained 5 over the speed limit. She sped through a school zone and failed her first test. Whoops. That just whoa. Wow. Let me see. Yeah, mine were, I think, removed when they were just getting out. I think I had 2 taken at a time. on either side because they were bugging me so much. I couldn't fully close my mouth because they were just, yeah. I had amazingly I didn't have enough root back there. But yeah, let me see. It hurt quite a lot. I can believe so. Damn. Another wisdom tooth near a sinus cavity and ended up with a sinus infection 2 days after surgery. Then had a gum infection in July. Oh, whoa, you unlucky thing. Damn. That, no. It seems that I was, yeah, like I said, mine infection right now isn't bad. I'm taking antibiotics before it's getting that bad. I decided to be wise this time around, but damn, I would not want to go through that. Oh, I'm getting sympathy pains just thinking about it. Like, oh. Anyways, at least you can be glad it's over with, Elizabeth. It's done, it's gone, it's over with, it's in the past. We're just ready, but not that pain, never again. Okay, guys. Let me see the timer. Oh yeah, I haven't finished the timer yet. It is still 24 minutes and 46 seconds, even though my timer says 25 minutes and 11 seconds or something. So just bear with me. It will annoy me through this stream as well. Okay, we're going to start the first sprint of the night. I am eager to start working. I'm not going to stop talking about eager working and start working. So let's jump right into this. Hope you guys ready. Remember, if you need some hydration or water, go get you some. And no matter the progress, you're doing amazing. We're just doing our best, and that's the only thing that matters, doing your best. Anyways, let's count down, and 3, 2, 1, and wow! See you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do, my darlings? So let me see. So I actually spent the first sprint of the night reading uh, 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 thriller horror scene. I think you said. Let me see. A spooky scene from Allie. So I did the stream, started doing that, and also added some content to Google Docs from the next chapter of the book I'm working on, editing. So yeah, I am still need to go over a page from chapter 13. No, not 13. Chapter 3. But things are moving quite briskly. I kind of was, I think I will need to add some more details into chapter 3. I kind of feel like 3 needs more. I need more. Yeah, I need more details in chapter 3. So I will definitely need to do that, but I'm going to save it. I'm just going to go over mark everything red that I need to work on a little better, and keep on editing so I can feel like I'm actually making a bunch of progress, because I've been taking too long editing this book and working on it. So I'm trying to do the easy stuff first and then tackle the more difficult things. And they're all marked in red. And so far, we don't have too many, but I'm only at chapter 4. So, anyways, how did you do? Let me see. Where did you come up with this stuff? The chapter you were reading, that book series I came up with when I was a store manager at a toy store. And one of the slow days, I was sketching because it was dead. There was no one around. So I was sketching, and the story just popped into my head unexpectedly with all the background and all the chaos, and it was a whirlwind. So yeah, I think I wrote majority of the plot the first day, like scribbled it down with chaos. So just popped. Oh, you should read. I'll have to let you read book 1 when I finish re-editing it. I'm doing light edits, so mainly just to make it more smoother, of course. As soon as I finish this one, let me see. Yeah, I like it. I like it very much. And yes, I did feel the tension. So freaking well done. Well done indeed. So let me see. Morningstar 8. I went through comments. I'm at chapter 22. Making progress. Oh, chapter 23. Oh, hey, these. Hello, work buddy. Hello. Ska ik i alvor? Ja, du fikk bara rätt an. As you can hear, he's feeling very needy, the fur baby. That's because it's raining outside or icky weather, and when you're old and crooked, rainy weather and like gloomy weather does not do well for your bones and joints. So he's complaining a lot. Probably will for the rest of the night. Let me see. Maggie. Hello, Maggie. Let me see. We recorded a vlog video about August 80K and issued an invitation to the 7-book challenge. Well done. That is exciting. Freaking exciting. I will need to watch that video when it comes out. I'm going to put it out. Hold on. Have I? I need to check to make sure that I don't miss it. I think I'm subscribed to your channel, Maggie. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I am. Definitely. Okay. I'll be watching out for that video. Oh, well, sorry. I don't know what that was. Let me see. Elizabeth got a little bit of plotting done, and then I put a couple pork chops in the oven. Ooh, pork chops. I'm getting hungry. Skiggy's a hungry kid. He is. Feed him. Yeah, I'll promise I'll feed him as soon as I start the next sprint. As soon as you guys start working again, I'm definitely doing that. He's like, I'm angry. Feed me. Lite mer porra. Vill du rjóma líka? Eftir augnablik, leið mér að klára, svo tala ég við þig. Anyway, let me see. I'm very proud of my scene. I love how she was terrified, but still kicked ass. Exactly, because just because you're terrified does not mean you will automatically freeze. Some people actually react. So yeah, I like that too. She did not freeze. I love that she didn't freeze. But yeah, very, very well written scene. So you should be very proud of it. Let me see. Maggie is another write a short book story in 7 days, like the one we did last year. I haven't picked a project yet, but I will. I'll be excited to see how that goes. Very excited. One of these days I want to try to do like my first nano on YouTube, where I did my first year streaming, doing writing streams. I did 2 books in 30 days, or rough draft of 2 days in 30 days. And I really want to try that again. I really want to see if I can do a book in a short time, but as I do mostly dictation in English, and my computer and my phone had decided it wants to retire, it wants to die, and refuses to let me dictate at any decent quality. So I haven't been dictating that much. So I'm doing the old-fashioned way, writing, and it takes me a little longer. But yeah, I really want to do that again. One of these days, I am going to take part in that. Let me see. I realized I need to cut a bit out because I started on a rant about a reading challenge, so I just did for a Discord group. And 2 of the authors I found are very cringy. Okay. Let me see. One wrote the same story over and over and over. Yeah. A little cringy. A little cringy. Róa. Somebody has no patience. Okay, how about we start the next sprint? Let me see. Well, she grew up in foster care. Yeah, makes you keep your guard up at least, for the most part. Not that I know anything about that, but I would assume, considering how human emotion works, foster care. Poor kids. Okay, we are going to reset the timer and jump on to the next one. Let me see. The other one had the exact same 14-year-old voice for 22 character MC in 3 very different settings. A 22-year-old sounding like a 14-year-old. Yeah. 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 Yeah, he is a grumpy old man. Okay, I'm going to start the sprint. I'm going to feed him some more. I just gave him 20 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago. And I'm going to feed him, give him some love. And hopefully it will calm him down. Yeah, I kind of just wish all kids would have a happy life, happy upbringing, safety, and love. It seems to be too much to ask that just kids be saved lives, cruelty and darkness, and just all allowed to have a happy childhood. Can deal with all the mess when we're grown-ups, but giving kids a good starting point. I just get so sad when kids don't get that. I just yeah, a blessing and a curse. Foster care can be a blessing and a curse. Hey Melissa, hello Maria, hello. How did it go? Tell us all about it. Tell us all about it. And you're glad it's over. Like, please be done. Hope it went well though. Let me see. Allie, my MC was both. She made rough 10 years, then from 10. So was on was happy family. Okay, at least that's good. Let me see. World building holes were the worst part. Yeah. The holes. The holes. Let me see. That we're all talking about? Yes, about the kids. Exactly. I think we can all agree about that fact with kids. Like, kids and just, yeah. All the love, I think. All the love. I think it went well. 300 people came. A nice show up. Well done. Okay, while you guys chat, I'm going to start next. Okay, while you guys chat, I'm going to start the next sprint because I'm going to take care of Grumpy Pants. And yeah, so we're going to start the next sprint. I'm going to move the timer. Yeah. Hope you guys ready. See you in 25-ish. In 3, 2, 1, and go. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do, my darlings? Yeah, I personally did very well. I moved the fourth chapter over to my Google Docs. I'm running through it with pro writing it and Grammarly just to tweak out potential spellings and grammar. And hopefully it will help me kind of re-polish things I need to polish. So that's what I'm doing right now. Working on chapter 14, going over some common things. I'm not sure. So yeah, things are good, looking good so far. Very pleased, but yeah, I definitely need to add some more content to chapter 3. Let me see. First up is Maggie. Why does video editing take so long? Probably the same reason why I have no patience for it. It does take too long. Oh yeah, the fur baby, the senior, he ate until he couldn't eat anymore. Had some sip of milk, which he's the only one of my fur babies that I actually give milk nowadays because of his age. And if you can't have milk in your senior year, then when can you? And now he's just sleeping as happy as a clam on the kitty bed next to my computer, like actually, oh no, wait. I kind of have to show you guys. Oh. Too bad he kind of can't see how cute he is. He's like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Full belly. Anyways, let's move you guys over. So yeah, he's a very happy fur baby right now. Yeah, when it comes to video editing, I wish I had the patience for video editing. If I can't avoid it or do minimal editing, I am going to do as little editing as I can get away with. Because even though you should want to spend hours upon hours on editing, we just don't have time. We are all busy people. Let me see. Okay. So yeah. Let me see. Where am I? So I'm almost at 10K with the document I'm working on. I think I'm at 8. The document is now at 8,849 words. And I haven't gone, like I said, I just transferred chapter 4 over to my document folder on Google Docs. And yeah, it's looking very snatched. Like there's a few things I think I will need to add just to add more spice or more interest, like details. But other than that, things looking good. They're looking very good. So I like it. Like it. Let me see. I was going to say something. Can I remember? No. Am I forgetful as hell? Yes. I think I just jump on to the next print since the fur baby seems to be sleeping. I might use the peace and quiet to get some more stuff done before he wakes up. It's like having a human baby without. Okay, it's a much less hassle, but let me see. Is the video glitching for you guys? Is it? I haven't got any warnings anyways. Is it glitching on your end? It is. Could be the connection. Could be that Twitch doesn't. Not Twitch. Streamer doesn't like me. Maybe it's sulky. Things are going my way. I don't know. Let me see. Morningstar went outside to take the dogs out. Husband called and just got back into the house. Morningstar, you are at chapter 21. Wonderful. Well done. Progress. Moving ahead. We love that. Yeah, not anymore. It's working fine now. Yeah, it did freeze on me a little bit, but because I was working on an editing software to help me get out the extra words, like unnecessary words, so trim down a little bit of the extra words. So that was too much for my computer. So it was just a little bit, just a tiny bit in the beginning. No, not in the beginning. So yeah, but like usually because my computer is so difficult, if I'm going to be using multiple tabs or another program open when I'm streaming, I have to do that all before the stream, so it's on the file I'm going to be working on, and then do it. Then I can work. But I didn't do it before the stream because I was sleeping. I was having a nap. So yeah, so now everything's working smoothly, and I have the chapter I'm going to be trying to finish tonight. I'm, very excited. Very excited. It's working fine on Magazine. Well, lovely. Okay, if there are no objections, we're going to jump on to the next print because I want progress now. Right now. Like, preferably yesterday. Actually, I got progress yesterday. Preferably more. Okay, we're gonna jump. I'm gonna reset the timer. Let me see. Hope you guys are ready. Let me jump right back into it. See you in 25 and 3, 2, 1, and wow. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? Um, I polished off the little thing that was bugging me with chapter 3, and I'm working on chapter 4. I'm fully focused on that. I went back and tweaked a few little things in chapter 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, lovely. So I'm making progress. I'm making much more progress than I've done in months. Months. I don't know how long I was stuck on chapter 1. And mind you, I mainly looked at it. I just couldn't do anything. Just looked at it, stared at it aimlessly, tried to edit something, but my brain was just like, no. So for some reason, taking the vacation for a month and then coming back seems to have restored my ability to actually edit, because I've finished editing that chapter easy peasy. And now things are just flowing. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. I think it's looking very good. I'm very pleased with it. I think when I finish editing this book, I might actually go back, do a short, like a quick edit of book 1 before, just to make everything kind of cohesive and kind of flow better, because I actually think it book 2 sounds better. So I want to kind of do that to book 1. But yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy. I'm loving how book 2 sounds so far. So yeah, but I was stuck on that chapter way too long. Let me see. I'm still on chapter 24, and you're making progress. Let me see. You're looking amazing. Oh, thanks, Honey Bun. That's the makeup. Because I still have sleepy eyes after my nap earlier. Let me see. The first chapter is always the hardest. I know it's so annoying why the first chapter is always so difficult. Even though I already wrote it, read it 100 times, and just getting. I don't know. I've had like writer's block before, but getting to the point where I was looking at the text and it was like I'd never seen those words before. It was like I didn't know the language. And I had the same problem with the Icelandic text. It was like I was looking at the text and it was like I couldn't read it, I couldn't understand it, I couldn't kind of comprehend anything about the text, which haven't had that issue since I was a young person battling with my dyslexia thing, but it was very weird for a few months just trying to work, like understand your own thing, and just my brain was like, nope, we don't want to read that, we don't want to edit it, we don't want to do nothing that kind. But I could easily draft, I just couldn't edit. So now that level has been unlocked again, I seem to be able to do something, so which is always fun because I love making progress. Let me see. Rita, what is with me and backpacks? All of a sudden, my character has one with her. I never mentioned it earlier in the day, but she never leaves the house without it. Need to look at previous chapters. Yeah, it's better to have everything the same. But when you just add something and you're like, what? Let me see. Let me see. Reading a book and relaxing with you. Lovely. Nourishing the mind. Nourishing the mind. That's always very necessary. Yeah. At least when it comes to next time I have this issue with my editing, I know that I will need to take a break. That will be my next sign. Next time I start struggling with editing like in this magnitude, I'm definitely gonna just take some time off again. Hopefully not anytime soon though. We don't have time for that. We have 4 books to finish editing in this series alone. And I also want to try to write as much of the next book in the middle grade series, no, young adult series in November. We are ambitious. We are very ambitious now. The ambition is real. Is a real, guys. Let me see. Okay. I swear. Just right on cue. He's woke. Woke. Let me see. He's like, no. He just leaves love. He's complaining. It's so funny. He's like, meow, moo, moo, moo. So, yeah. So, let me see. Oh, wait. Stop. You're stuck. 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 The days when everything's hopeless. That's the fur baby. That's my senior today. Everything sucks. Everything's miserable. Everything's hopeless. And he's like, I hate life. I just want love and affection. Well, let me see. Maybe we'll get back at it. Hey, if it helps, it helps. Oh, let me see. Morningstar, I'm gonna send you a message during the next sprint. Just heads up. And Maggie, all hail the feline overlords. He's like, because I didn't want to run with him, just to walk with him all over the place. He wants to walk, but he doesn't want to walk. He wants to do something, but he doesn't want to do anything. Everything just sucks because of the weather outside is like. But he's still happy that I'm showing him attention. So, okay, we're gonna do the next sprint because I want to continue making progress. Strike the iron while it's hot, and the more progress I can make before the live stream is over, the better. And we've almost been streaming for 2 hours already. So I'm gonna see how far I can get with these edits and see what happens. Oh. Now something is in my eye. Okay. Now let's get to it, my lovelies. Now let's get to it. So we're gonna jump onto the next sprint. Oh, why? Sorry. Oh, I think I need to get eye drop or something. There's something in my eye. Anyways, we're going to jump onto the next sprint. And this is my final reminder to have some water. If you haven't had some, you definitely haven't reached your water quota for the day. So don't even try to fib. Okay, we're going to start the sprint, and I'm going to see what's in my eye. So let's jump right into it in 3, 2, 1, and wow. See you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? And it's time for some water. It's time for some water. I'm nibbling on some chocolate coated raisins, which are delicious. Oh, I just love them with cream chocolate. Yeah, I'm just editing chapter 4. I finished 1.5 page of edits on those pages. Also noticed that I was one of the names I needed to fix one of the names, the spelling of one of the names in the whole document, or the 8,000 word file I have so far on the cool words in a Google Docs. So yeah, so excellent progress. Things are going better than expected. I'm still laughing at the fact that I've made more progress the last week on this book than I have in months. Months. When I say months, I'm looking at him like, why was this so hard? So yeah, I'm laughing at myself quite a bit. So yeah, making progress. I'm so freaking happy, so excited. So yeah. Oh yeah, also commenting on Maggie. Let me see. Really need to stop watching the my press at conferences because I get so mad. I have friends who lost their homes and relatives, and God Greeny lies about everything, every single word. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of. So my TikTok is flooded with posts from people living there, and then seeing the news on YouTube from that same place. Just what is going on? Poor people. It's fucking. It's mind-boggling, and like I can fully understand that you are mad. Everybody should be mad. It's ridiculous and just some people need to be removed from their stations. Yeah. Poor people over there. Let me see, Rita, so much progress. I've even rewrote the beginning of the chapter. Well done. Let me see. Hey, Zaza. Hello. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. Let me see. Also, Maggie started uploading my vlog. Are you going to be posting the vlog? If I want to sneak on over and take a look and leave you a like, or do you intend to schedule it for a later date? Also, Morningstar, I'm still in chapter 24, but doing a damn good job. Let me see, Saza. I need to write a bit more to finish my story. Lovely. Finishing the night. Having you finish your story? Yes. Let's see. The US media is squashing it. It's as much as possible, and only the people on social media are getting the information out. Yeah, like I said, I've been watching a lot of videos from people that live there and talking about the situation. But it's so shameful that people are actually, okay, I'm going to move so we can see the text, that they are not just coming out. So, okay, we failed. We need to do this and this and this to help our residents, the citizens or the residents of the island, and instead of just me. But I'm reading a lot. Not reading, listening to a lot of videos from it on TikTok because it seems to be the only one that is actually giving some real information. But it's definitely working. Have a good night, darling. Sleep tight. Have a happy weekend. Let me see. I haven't heard from my friend. Her brother and his cousin were arrested for trying to get another cousin's house to find the body of his wife, kids, and in-laws. Oh, poor things. The pain they must be going through. They can't go back to their grandmother's property where 5 of the family live. She also had both her TikTok and Instagram account blocked for false info. This is just terrible. Freaking terrible. Just painful overall. Poor people. My prayers are with them, definitely. Also, I did also see there are people that are smuggling. That's another thing that I find mind-blowing, that there are that people have been forced, for those who want to help, to smuggle supplies onto the island. I find that so crazy and shocking that there are people smuggling in content and helpful supplies and stuff to the residents because they're blocking or lessening how much supplies people get. I just, there's something seriously wrong with this whole situation. This should not be happening. And just like, I know that we only get so much information, and that's why I haven't been watching the news particularly much, because we all know the news edits a lot to suit their own agenda. So that's why I'm watching TikTok from people telling their side. At least it's a little less edited. But yeah, poor people. Poor freaking people. Let me see. There are people. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw where there were a bunch of Americans that brought a boat. I've been seeing quite a few of those. But yeah, just imagine having to smuggle in necessities. Like, really? That the government is doing such a poor job that people are forced to do that to help their fellows survive. So shameful that they are the government and the people in charge that are failing their people so miserably. It's just, like I said, my heart goes out to the people over there, and hopefully something. I know, at least like here in Iceland and the medias that we see, they're all talking about like the main news here is like the Hollywood stars taking advantage of the situation by buying land. Big. I'm not disrespecting. I'm basically like they taking opportunities, and that seems to be the main focus right now. But at least any conversation is needed. Just all conversations. You see, the government is saying it will take years and years to rebuild, maybe decades to put paradise. So yeah, had to same population, the same track of wildfire. And it was rebuilt and reopened in 3 years. It's upsetting. I don't know where, but I heard whoever they are allowed the disaster so they could use the land for themselves. Yeah, I actually heard that too I actually heard that on TikTok and YouTube. I heard that from a few videos and TikTok on those two mediums. And as sad and disgusting as it is, it kind of doesn't surprise me. they're always the main big players are always trying to find new spaces to exploit and use as their own to claim. But yeah, the more of them that are shown to the world, the more the hopefully people can band together and block or tear down those kind of people. It's only because of the social media backlash that they are investigating real estate speculators. Yeah, social media can be a very bad thing, but it can also be a very good thing because it's harder to hide the scandals, harder to hide things when you're doing something wrong. Like with Oprah, I never thought, or actually now after that incident, the conversation that Oprah's involved, and now coming to light that some rumors about her school in Africa being not as wonderful as it should be. But yeah, it's just freaking crazy. Let me see. We heard at first it was electrical fire, but the electrical company proved it wasn't them. I heard they, however, are states the fire to blame the utilities. Also doesn't surprise me. It feels like from a bad movie. Just what people would do to seize and get easy money is shameful. Let me see. There's a huge backlash about Oprah, the Oprah Army, private firefighters, sugar guards, which right before the fire even started, and then she had the nerves to host a 10 million relief fund. Oh, that is shady as hell. That is so freaking shady. Like before, ooh, that is shady. She needs to be put in her place. I'm sorry. I always thought yeah. I'm so hoping there's a major misunderstanding, but we all know life is never that simple. But yes, still, really, that makes me mad. That makes my blood boil. Really does make my blood boil. Also, just despite the fact of people do anything for money, just this innocent victims that are affected. How greed can destroy other people's lives with such with so little care for others. It just drives me nuts. Wish I had none of her money in it. She has 800 acres. Yeah, I actually saw that on TikTok. I saw that on TikTok. And I was like, what? Considering all the damage, and her section is untouched. Coincidence? No, I don't think so. It's freaking just drives me nuts. Drives me absolutely nuts. Yeah, you just, let me see. Oh, no worries. So the thing is, because I don't know, I think I watch maybe more like social media news than many people, other people around me usually that I talk to. This is not something I've talked about with other people, mainly, but just people aren't invested. So having someone to talk about it's a nice change. And also, we should voice our opinions on a situation like that. Yeah, so always feel free to speak your opinion. I would rather people would voice their opinion, especially in these kind of circumstances where hundreds and maybe thousands, or just the group, it doesn't matter how small or big the group is, when people are suffering and somebody is profiting from it. That makes me mad. That makes me very mad. And just that fact that people can be so selfish, or we can be as humans so selfish, only thinking about our wants and needs instead of just thinking about, okay, we can't do this because this will affect this group. Only thinking about me, myself, and I. It drives me nuts. Like, so yeah. Let me see. So someone once reacted offended when I mentioned making my news from social media, and it was like, what? As it exactly. It is very edited. It is very edited. And sometimes the fact is you need to think about all the sides. You can't just take like the news, the official news, and assume it's right. There's no way. So if you really are gonna stick your head in such a deep box, then when people do that, I'm not accusing, I'm saying it's so limiting to give your trust to one platform of news. When people are that brainwashed, they're just gonna follow that one little bubble. We have to be more open. We have to be more vigilant when it comes to information, because we all know everything's edited. Everything. And or a lot of things, and everything's edited. Everything has this side or that side. And we need all the information from as many directions as possible, so we can actually come to a kind of decent, kind of closer to the truth facts, instead of just relying on one thing. So, because like if you have a lot of voices saying the same thing, you kind of, and the news are saying totally different thing, you kind of need to think. But yeah, I've actually heard that one before about people being offended that you use social media, or when you reference information on like TikTok or something. I've had that TikTok news conversation at work. They were like, but yes. One or two weird videos is one thing, but thousands or hundreds saying the same thing from different people and never the same video, different angles, then there's something. But yeah, people need to start thinking. People need to stop thinking and having their heads in the sand. You see, the bad thing was that this was a question on a job interview, and let's just say I didn't get the job. It was a time where I thought being honest is the right thing, but they want you to lie to them. Yeah, actually they do. I'm a pretty honest person, but as a salesperson, that is kind of the thing. They want you to only tell you their truth because that works for them. But treading the path of being your truth and what's convenient for the circumstance can be annoying. It can be very annoying. And especially if a job requires you to be dishonest or lie to them because it's more convenient, then good riddance. Good riddance. I actually told my CSO that the day he doesn't want me to speak frankly and be honest, he should fire me. Because I'm not stopping. I'm finally at the age I just don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience for it. So if people don't like my honesty and talking straight to the point, then they can just fire me. I don't care. Even though I just almost got fired a few years ago for doing exactly that. Yeah. Actually, Maggie, you're right. We still have to do one more sprint before we call it quits for the night. Whew. That was a conversation. That was a good conversation. Okay, guys, we are gonna move back onto this here screen, and we're gonna do one final sprint before we call it quits for the night. Besides the fact my little sister wants my camera because her broke, and she's waiting impatiently for me to stop streaming so she can use my webcam. So let's do that. Let's jump onto the final sprint. See you guys in 25. Now jump in 1, 2, 3, and wow! Let me see. And we're back. How did everybody do? How did you guys do? So let me see. I made awesome progress. I have 3 pages left of chapter 4. There's a tiny little bit I need to fix or I need to work through. I seem to have forgotten to mention a tiny detail or plan a tiny detail in the middle of chapter 4. So I need to brainstorm how I'm going to add that part. So at least I have the weekend. So hopefully I can finish the chapter over the weekend and find an awesome solution. So yeah, that is that. Sounds lovely. It's excellent progress. I'm very happy with everything that I managed to do tonight. Everything's just looking really good. I'm actually kind of surprised. So yeah, made excellent progress. Like I said, I have 3 pages left of chapter 4. My word count in total on this file with the 3 pages are 8,851 words. The original draft was about 85,000 words. So that's excellent progress. Excellent. Also, I started fixing the chapter length. So chapter 4 is actually chapter 3 in the first draft. So we're fixing the chapters as we edit. So that's also a very good thing. And yeah, Marisol, that's the last sprint. I just noticed the time is 3 hours and 8 minutes. So yeah. Let me see. Sasa has the first update. Let me see. I'm nearly done. Just need 3 or 4 more sentences. Well done. Fantastic job, girl. Let me see. Rita, an excellent round of sprints. Finished another chapter. Moving to the next one. Thanks so much for the company. Same to you, darling. Same to you. Let me see. Monica, I'm still on chapter 24. Some chapters need more love. Exactly. Some chapters just need more love and polishing and chiseling out the details. Yeah, that is chapter 4 for me right now, but mainly just one thing I need to fix. It doesn't make sense. There's a tiny part of chapter 4 that kind of does make sense, and I need to fix. Let me see. I finished 5 chapters today. Damn, that is freaking mind-boggling progress. So well done. And we have, let me see, even if the last 3 hours have been on the same chapter. Hey, progress is progress. 1 chapter or 10 chapters, the same, it's progress. So we love all things. Let me see, Maggie. My internet is so slow. My vlog is only half uploaded and it's a 7-minute video. Oh, that is slow. That is freaking slow. Damn. Let me see. Yes, some chapters need extra kick in the pants. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry to consider that. I'll do for a NaNoWriMo. I'm not sure whether I'll be participating. Hey, at least if you want just to have fun with us. I know what I'm amazingly doing this now. I have plans for Nano, so that's interesting. Even though I do need to find time to start prepping for Nano, but I think I'm going to wait until 2 weeks before Nano to start prepping a little better the next book, because I had started planning or plotting out the 10 books or 9 books. I think I had enough content for book 2 to write a rough draft for book 2 and 3 in that adult series, young adult. So it's going to be interesting to see what we do. Booyah! Let me see, Maggie, but they late new cool down on my. Yeah, okay. We may be getting a new service before Christmas. Hopefully it gets fixed. Yeah, the internet usually is very lousy in here because our wall is such thick concrete that it affects our internet connection. And it will get even worse when we move. When I finally move to my plot of land, I'm kind of nervous because the internet connection there is a little bad. So I'm actually considering buying a satellite dish. I'm set. A friend of ours did the same thing to increase their internet connection. So it would suck if everything went down. All internet connections to stream would go crash as soon as I started moving to my dream home. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking in circles. We're gonna call it quits. This was the last print of the night. Hopefully your internet Maggie gets better as soon as possible. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. I am gonna try to finish this chapter before I go to bed. And then have a wonderful weekend. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to enjoy my weekend, maybe do something else than work on the computer. And yeah. So have a wonderful evening. Happy weekend. Thank you for being awesome. You have been awesome company as usual. You're doing a fantastic job. Don't ever doubt your progress. Remember, all progress is better than no progress. And good night. See you later. Love you guys. Good night.